Alright, let's try that again. Now, I'll press record, and then I'll say, alright, and then start talking about what's going on. Creepy coming in with the honks. And Darth Light is here. Zenu... Hang on, let me look over here. Zenurik coming in first with a lurking, and then Veldak second. Oop, Dinner's trying to come back up again. Saren's here, and Martel, and Username, and Darth Lady, and I think that's everyone. Playing the demo quite a bit now. It's cleaning up the period. Okay, I might have to give it another look then, because as I say, when I saw it, it was just sort of a toy thing. It wasn't an anything. But anyway, talking about the game here, I made a boo-boo. So I replaced the train to stop the trains complaining about no path and added the signal, and was like, oh yeah, that's all good. It dispatched every single train from the science builds to the labs. Yeah, that happened. That's a thing that happens. To also save a bit of time, and so you didn't have to put up with me doing another one of these damn things. I finished off the purple. I legitimately hesitated. I was like, what colour is that purple? It's purple science. As you can see, the furnaces are now arrived. I've delivered the stone and the steel and everything. I was going to have a little combinator here and turn on, but as it turned out, we had a... Ooh, look at that. Darth Lady stinking on in, as you do. I don't know if you can tell by the chests and the remnants, there was a bit of an oopsie doodle here, where half of the wall was in the furnace train and half of the furnaces was in the wall train. I was tempting to rebuild this entire thing from scratch to try and fix it. This is also a problem. I might be overdrawing on stone. But having said that, there is a lack of stone pressure because there should be trains right immediately behind it. You done an oopsie before? Yeah, this was a big oopsie. But I managed to fix it. I managed to painstakingly transfer every wagon out into a chest here and then back into the other wagon. So I emptied each wagon in pairs and then transferred it back out again. And also refilling the chest and then fixing the crossed over belts. So yeah, that took a few hours. So I didn't want you to suffer through that on stream. This one, given the way it looks, I'm gonna say it's got issues. Like this one doesn't have coal. Something's crossed somewhere because you can see these are still full. They're still full, but the others are empty. Something's not right. I might need to. I'm gonna set these trains to manual. Not that one. And see what happens. I just want to empty trains completely. Yeah, there's a coal train. It may work out that I'll have to restamp this entire build. Fortunately, it's not the worst. It's not the absolute worst. But yeah, I think the issues with the underground builds have permanently skew-whiffed it. So yeah, that's kind of annoying. Now, while we wait for the other coal train, I also extended this out to include stone and coal. So all of the outposting stuff is there now. And I replaced it from here. Oh yeah, and I also fixed up lubricant. There was, should be this coal train. Probably still Factorio and play again for the first time in about 2 years. Hey Zenith. I don't know. I mean, there's also a Dyson Sphere program. Depends what you want to get out of it, because I remember last time you were having a lot of problems. You were having a lot of problems sticking to it. Admittedly, I do now. I do struggle a little bit. I'm definitely past my Factorio peak. That's why I've been trying to do stuff like this to try and mix it up a little bit, keep it different. Doing the Roro stuff to try and come up with new builds and different builds instead of doing the same thing over and over again. That's what really kills it. Is if I just build another red belt base over again. There's a typo in ID. Did an update statement in your SQL with a single character typo. It was a transaction, but the server had the default setting that transactions are auto-committed on ID instead of ID equals. There isn't any real new content in the games you play. It's certainly a lot more polished. Yeah, it's polished. As far as content, what have you got in terms of content? As far as the base game goes, what's changed? What have we gained? Technically, refined concrete, I think. Space exploration. That's one way to throw yourself off the game. I think once you're done with base game modders, where it's at, you just got to find a decent mod pack that isn't Bob's. Factorio 2, actually. I'd recommend that. Do a Factorio 2 playthrough. Factorio 2 changes everything. So everything you knew previously, you just got to park to one side and it's a whole new way of thinking. And you really got to shut down all of your habits and think fresh. That's my experience with Factorio 2. And be prepared to belt stuff in and out. And have different styles of buses. It definitely encourages big, wide, not quite Zistu buses, but not far off. The old, like version 10 Zistu buses, where you put everything on a bus. Now. Oh yeah, oil is actually the same, but there's more chemistry too as well. So the lubricant, I have knocked it off here. These lots, because this is very unpredictable. The oil, the lubricant coming out of here. I did some testing with it and it's very unpredictable. And then I had this aha moment, this revelation. Once upon a time, we built a Megabase based around a rail bus. Yeah, I said lubricant. Or would you prefer lube? I said lube. You got any lube? Yeah. Anyway. Once upon a time there was a rail bus map, and I had this coal liquefaction. I don't know. Oh, technically everything's banned and nothing is banned at the same time on Twitch. It's everything. Most things exist in this quantum state, where it's both banned and not banned at the same time. It's like a not a Lindsay, Amaranth's channel. It exists in a quantum state of banned and not banned. Yeah, I did actually put the nuclear reactors here and everything. I copied the entire build over from the railbus, the nuclefaction build. But as it turns out, because we need more lubricant here, because that was only a 2,000 centimeter base, this generates a lot more solid fuel than that one did, because it actually did the entire solid fuel thing. It also did the solid fuel on the old recipe, which was problematic. If it's quantum, we're more like, either if it's banned. Well, quantum can exist in more than... Technically, it can exist in infinite number of states, if it's quantum state, as I understand it. So yeah, got this to turn all of the fuel into Schrodinger's band. It's both. As long as you don't look at it, you don't know if it's an infinite state of being banned and not banned at the same time. Yeah, so we turn the heavy oil into lube and then everything else into solid fuel, and then I just have this huge array of steam engines to burn off the solid fuel. So that's a thing that I did. There's someone else too that was banned on the weekend. One of the big names. Yeah, it's cycle continues. Anyway, I need to do stuff and things. I forgot what I was doing. What was I doing? Do you remember what I was doing? Play choice of quantum rays or something that's been fascinating you? I still don't really understand. One thing I don't understand is the idea of quantum computing and how quantum computers work. That one perplexes me. But it's a quantum comment. You can erase at least one state of it, but you can't erase all the other states. So you have a computer which can solve for every possible state a bit can exist in, or something like that. It hurts my head. It's something I've never been able to grapple with. I think the answer is probably, what are you missing? Nothing. No, you're missing, why are you missing stuff and junk? Stopping you. One, two, three, four, five, six. Huh? Alright. Load. Why? Oh. There you go. There's the problem. There's your problem. There's a missing signal. There's your problem. If you're to talk kind of like a pirate. Speaking of talking like a pirate, some more. The Rooster Teeth channel released some more mega mixes of Red vs. Blue. They're up to season 4 now. I guess they're still trying to do some damage control from the flop that was the current season. Got no clue either about quantum computers. Direct lesson from Serenia's grandson on the topic. Grew up with you, stay with the family. Yes, remarkable then. Yeah, the Blood Gulch Chronicles. I assume they're going to do all of them, given how they're going. It is a good series. Yeah, apparently they recently produced another season, like season 15 or something, possibly 18. There's a lot of seasons now, and it was pretty terrible. Allegedly. I haven't actually watched it, so I don't know for sure. Myself. Oh yeah. But classic Red versus Blue, yeah, I'm all about that. So, the thing that I need is those things, and then I also need the module things. Ooh, really, sorry, I'm really pummeling you with the technical terms at the minute. I don't want to put like a T intersection there. Like I could do that, but it's starting to get pretty bunched up with crossings. Maybe I'll T-junction down here and just chuck it over there. Stop to switch to the newer at the time Halo. Which one was that? I mean, I started watching. The problem is they also. So I tried watching one of the seasons like a few years ago, but they stopped. But they made you use their own website player, and you just couldn't stream it at 1080. I could only ever stream it like 360. It just not play. It would just like you get a little bit, and then it just stop. It's like watching real player. It's terrible. Trainabouts? Yes. Trainabouts is what you want. Lots and lots of trainabouts. The one that I was kind of enjoyed, but mostly didn't, was the when they introduced the bounty hunters, the two bounty hunters. Whatever season that was, that one was like some people still love that, but it was well, put it this way, I can remember more about the Blood Gulch Chronicles and some of the stuff that came after it, whereas I don't really remember anything from that season. I don't even really remember what came of the See, I don't even remember what it's about. That's how bad it is. So it's clearly not that good. It's when they started throwing more instead of just doing machinima in Halo, they actually animated stuff. It was when they started doing animated scenes, or really doing animated scenes. Missing rails out from a station. Well, that one, it can't pick up because there's an iron outpost in the way. I'm only running it at half currently. And it's also, like, I gotta move the track over as well. Spy versus Spy. I don't really watch that. Yeah, it's... I'm gonna have to look at that. Yeah, that was one that I never... I might look at it again, see if I can get into it, but it was one that I never really got into. Yeah, the season I'm thinking of Red v Blue is it's the origin stories of the freelancers, and them in training and all that crap. And they actually show like the freelancers with their armor off and the AI projections and everything. Weeble and Bob. Yeah, get on that heist. While I get on to getting the fishies. Because the fishies are important. I really need to find the... I'm gonna eat you little fishies. There's a particular one that I want and I can't find it. Yes, they do. Fishies unlock all kinds of possibilities for me. It's lucky they're not biter fishies. Yeah, you can use them for Spidertrons too, if you're really desperate. Or you have a Veldic around, and then everything gets turned into a Spidertron. A Spidertron army. Apparently you can't partake. Oh, you might not have enough currencies. Do you even have enough? 2 exclamation mark points. Put the damn track down, train. What's wrong with you? Oh, there you go. You only got 100, that's why. One job. Yeah, not to be confused with the channel currency, that one. Which is completely different and also completely useless. Change Spidertrons follow difference? The poor train just keeps slamming to a stop every time it runs into the end of the line. I see what you did there. How many points do you have? Also, I regret saying that they're completely useless. I regret everything now. Or do I regret nothing? I'm not sure which. It's not useless, he says. I guess it's not completely useless. It's just mostly useless. Do you not have... You should have had radars. You can have fish. I'll give you... Oops, I don't want to give you those. I don't want to lose those. I thought you had radars. What garbage can I also throw in your hole there? 'Cause There you go. I really need to get some eye drops or something before I do this. Burns the eyes. It does, it does. Not high stream. Oh yeah, those things don't show up. Where's the button? I mean, that's a button. That's normal me. That's mirrored me. That's normal me. Damn it, I screwed it up already. Ah, never mind. There, just have that. No, wait, there it is. God damn it. I always forget to position the thingy in the right place. How about now? Is that better? How about now? Is that better? Oh dear. How about now? So, admittedly, I'm kind of glad that biometrics never took off. Then again, anyone with any sense already knows. Passwords can be changed, biometrics can't. That's a fundamental problem. Biometrics to anal metrics? Yeah, you wouldn't want anal metrics. Sounds uncomfortable. Yeah, that was one of the China tests. They test their booty, via the booty. I'm going to go to about there. Hey, golf goals. Evil koala is evil. Definitely not. Definitely not sus at all. Everything is fine. In Japanese delegates of China tested them using handles. It sounds like something that they do. To the Japanese in particular. Hmm. Oh, wait, you can probably do a lap. No you can't. I'll probably fill this thing in eventually. I say eventually because I'm sure as hell not doing it now. I don't want to be landfilling all night. Alright then. Alright then. You don't have any room here. I need to do some stuff and things. Like that. So how about I just steal some of your signals, and then I don't have to worry anymore. Also make a point of the fact that I could also make... I could make landfill with the stone that I've been collecting. Can yoink from train storage? Is that new? It's part of the modded trains. They can't do it normally by base game, but the features, Factorio is weird like that. They put the feature in, but they don't enable it in the base game. It's weird. Brrr. Bots go brrr. Alright. Where's my thingy? I prepared this thingy earlier. Not that thingy. Or that thingy. Is that my thingy? No, that's rocket fuel. My thingy? No, 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 no. Nope. 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 The hell are you? Oh, you're that. Placing landfill. Gone is the old sound, the clunking sound, which had, if you had a subwoofer, it'd rattle the walls. I do need that anyway, but no, I'm gonna need that eventually. I've gone all the way round and not hit it. Where is it? Not that one. I was just looking at that one, wasn't I? Or was I looking? No, I was looking at the wrong one, wasn't I? That's why. Nope. 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 That's oh, we need that one later. Need that one later. Need that one later. Nope. 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 I feel like we're going in circles here. Nope. Not that one. Nope. Yay! There it is. Finally made it. So I want to point that way, like so. Completely arbitrarily, gonna place that there. Place that there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then double it. Because why not? Also because I need to double it. By the way, I hope you're here for all the trains and belts, because boy the boy is doing Factorio with all of the trains and bots. This is 100% bot-free base, even though it's like 40% bots, because I made that bots. Yeah. I hope this is actually... Oh yeah, it is right. I was like, I hope I got it the right way round. Not that it really matters, you just pick the whole thing up and turn it around. Okay. Think. So I'll grab all of that. Nope. Grab all of that. Oh, quite a shush game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So middle's there. Middleton is there. This is when I find out it's off by 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and god damn it. phone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One day I'll learn to put these down first. The thing that's on a power, like thing that goes on every second tile, not every tile. You think one day I would learn. You'd think I'd also learn to use a load instead of an unload. That would be smart too. It would be super smart. That's big brain right there. We are loading these kajiggers. You don't even need a train stop limit. Okay, you, sir. You, sir. Sir, you are being hunted, sir. Remember that game? It's like, a very kind of weirdo game. Normally, phones don't have such a thing. Like, they don't have penis. Do they? Oh, they might. But I don't recall phones traditionally having penis. They're trying to be as child-friendly, effectively, as possible. So it's surprising that it's even in there. That's what I'm trying to say. Pretty much it all. Yeah, I think every phone that I've had is... I've had to add a lot of words that, yeah, that's, a weird one. As I say, normally it tries to avoid any kind of... anything even slightly controversial. Controversial? Adult. Any kind of adult word. Because that's really what it is. It's being kid-friendly. Crotch goblin friendly. That's why I hesitate. It's completely wrong because there's no reason to any reasonable adult to be filtering out those words. You only filter that thing for the little gremlins. And bam. Nope. Bam. So that train is going to be aware of this thing's presence. Oh, bye train. Hope you find your family. Reason one, don't call, but type the same thing. Ugh. Alright. You shall. Yeah. Where'd I go? Supply. Boop. Inactivity. Time. 30 and 5 seconds. 30 seconds or 5? Hi, train. Straight on it, I see. Right, you. Doop. You and bye, train. I actually needed that train. Annoyingly. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Right, now I need to put this back down. Shall park you... there. Seems reasonable. Outside of space science, this will be the last science needed. You... temporary invalid? Come back here. Alright, the train's on its way. She wonders why. Need you to do some of this crap here. What's it called? There. And then I go for the general thingamabobber. Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and then 1, 2. Every time. Every damn time. I train again. It can't unload, so it's having a bad day. It's like, I want to unload, but I can't. Like this train here. I'm going to have to hold you there for the minute. Yeah, that's what this train was for that I let run away because I wasn't paying attention. That was the one I was like, yeah, bye train. You actually need to get back here. You are also not circuits, you are modules. Which means I need to round up all of those trains and do the thing again, which is a massive pain in the ass. It has begun, and Veldex snuck in and won again. Am I seeing this right? Seems faulty, quite you. Seems like it shouldn't be a thing. Oh no, it was Darth Lady. Never mind. Never mind. There you are. Well, you can't get back anyway. There it goes. Just like sproing. I really cannot click. What do you got? Fuel train's back again. Okay, it's delivering stuff and junk. I might have undercooked it a little bit with the 30-second thingy. Just putting it out there. I'm gonna yeet all those. Oh, bye train. See ya. Oh, the crap you have. Nope. You're useless to me. Alright. Let's send you out of here. And... oh. Very well then. You won the heist. Is what you did. I was confusing with Veldak. And I was like, Veldak seems to be winning way too much. And that's because he wasn't. It was actually you. Which makes perfect sense, of balls. Not, 1, 2... It wasn't actually Veldak winning multiple times. Because that just seemed weird. Getting power into this thing would probably be a good idea too, you know. Wouldn't it now? Wouldn't it ever so much? Yeah, switch that one for a biggie. Probably do the same with like that one or something. Then again, this also works. Better check my bonds. What did it do? Being bad? I did change one of these, didn't I? Yeah, that one. Gotta unchange it. Yep, you. Grab all of you. Probably that. That should be plenty. More than enough. Delivering fuel, very good. The supply train is up and running. So this should get done in pretty quick order. Yeah, I'm going to move that out a little bit just so I can cram the roboports in here. Is it straight? Yeah, it's straight. There we go. Really want this thing to be like here, but down here or there. Just flomp all that area. It's actually going to explore a huge chunk of area around it, which isn't... I kind of don't want, but at the same time I don't care. Okay, you go there. Gonna have the stacking things as always. I just need to work out where this crap's going. Right, this time I do need an unloader, so I'm going to copy these. Right about here. So one of them I accidentally cut on... That was embarrassing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why did I delete this stupid thing like an idiot? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh look, it fits perfectly, like a glove. Let's push it out to about there. You don't need that. You will, however, need some of these. Why are you complaining about destination full? I think I know why. Go. That thing should cover, yeah, all the entry and everything. So you should be able to get radar coverage on everything that needs it. Unload reds, unload greens, train limit 2, train limit 2. That comes down to there. Lop yourselves there. Yeah, there's the thing to help train slide in. Technically, I should have allowed room for the train to slide out as well, but I sort of haven't really been doing that on any of the exits elsewhere. It's the banking up on the input is the key thing here that I'm working towards. You need to be the same length to do that crap. There. Bippity boopity bop. Tell you what, let's try and draw a straight track this time. That would be a good idea. There and there. Kajiga, 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 Kajiga. Bajabbers, Bajiggles. And why not? Yeah, if I was really keen, I get the one-ways out. Something I need to do is I need to go through the one-ways. So this one is pole-centered. I need to do some one-ways which are biased to one side. So that instead of... Oops. Wrong one. So you got one-ways like that. And then if I pull up one of these... there. You have a one-way like that. So it's biased to one side of the pole. I reckon that would be a useful addition. So as always, I'm going to pull it onto the grid. I'm really being strict, doing a strict grid this time, actually. Should do that there. The bias on the grid. It's like I'm talking about tube amplifiers, grid biases and things. Boop. It finally came to me. With the red versus talking back, thinking about the red versus blue before. It's the the freelance origin story. What did it come to me before? It's clear in my mind now. All the I'm finally starting to remember it. It's like, it was kind of cool, but it just wasn't the same. I think that stuff was made after one of the dudes died. It's like one of the main dudes for Red versus Blue died back in like 2011. I seem to remember something about that. Don't remember the details, unfortunately. But I will give... I guess I'll give Spy versus Spy another look in. You know what? You don't need to be there. Okay. That's fine. That. Get rid of that. I'll just move that more to the center. Is there any more? I think that's covered everything. Okay. So one out like that. Our output there. Let's bring that back. Yep, and yep. It's a bit of an awkward one. But we'll make it work. Nice. Yeah. Now I've got to be careful because that's technically summoned. Yeah, summoned some trains. So hopefully I'm quick enough. Whoop. Oh, I press that. That is something. Close. Stuck behind the other train. Anything greater than 0. Anything greater than 0. That was actually pretty lucky. Stuck behind the train. Oh dear. Pampy, how you doing? Hello. Yeah, that was lucky. Boop, boop, and boop, bop. Oh, look who's coming through. Deltra with those there. How you doing? Oh, you're stuck in there. Do you not have... Hang on. Waiting to download. There. One's there, one's... Turret thingies. Good boopings. Waiting there. Okay, I do actually need more red circuit trains. Huh. It's kind of not surprising, admittedly. Yep, done. Good enough. I'll get rid of those as well. And that, yeah. It doesn't need wires going all the way around. You, please, sir. Why'd you come down here? Hang on a minute. I see. There's, thingies not thingied. Yeah, technical term for track piece missing. Snowball, how you doing? Hello. Yeah, I don't think I ever really did a lot of these trains, admittedly. He's a snowball host. Blum, blurp, blurp, blurp. Or will do. I don't have a stacking system here, so they may overload. I need to copy that and see how we do. How many are actually... Well, none of them are waiting, so I can still send one, which is missing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 5, 6. Yeah. Technically 7, but I'll send 6, because I want to keep it an even number. That means I can... Whoop, wrong way around. 1, 2. I really should just go to the trouble of fixing these trains now. I really should fix the entry stacker, but I'm not going to. Your question is, do we want to do... So we have a lot of non-infinite research. Do you want to blaze through it? Even though we don't have access to space science yet, we haven't built the silos. I mean, it would be fun too, to have at least a little taste of what the research does. It would be nice to have a little taste of the thing running. Because I could at least blaze through, just give the base a test run on the science packs it has now. Menu. Here. Heck yeah, I reckon so. We'll unleash the trains and see what happens. Oh, I also calculated. Let me do it again. The base needs 82,000 lubricant a minute. This train, if I can bring up the start menu, calculator. So we have 175,000 by 8 is 1.4 million. Divided by 82,000. Hang on. 1 million. I'm off by a factor of 1,000. Divided by 82,000 is 17 minutes. 17 minutes? Yeah, 17 minutes worth of lubricant. So that train carrot is... What was more than that? I feel like I've done something wrong. Yeah, basically this train is carrying enough lubricant to last a very long time. Where's the other lubricant train, actually? Oh, right, it's right there. It's stuck. It's stuck in the traffic jam. All those trains are unleashed, so they should all be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, Hullaballas, how you doing? So we are actually loading... oh, what's going on there? Are you actually running? I think it is running. I legitimately can't tell. 49, 49. It worries me, that's all. Oh no, it is running. Yeah, we're making 284,000 red circuits a minute. Yeah, merge chests, they're pretty cool. Jam? I am doing pretty good. Pretty tight, pretty sleepy, admittedly. I actually only left work at 7 o'clock. Well, quarter to 7 today, so I only just barely got home in time to start at 8. Yeah, 284,000 red circuits a minute. Out of the 200 and... Okay, it's already doing more than what it needs. That's right, I think I added one extra for overbuild. Dear. Yep, destinations are all full. One of them's down here now. Alright, save game. Save. Let's plug this bad boy in. Pop. I might have built this too close as well. We'll see. Let's start with this one. You might as well park it there. You can park up there. And boop. Now I just got to remember, bottom one is always the back one. Bottom is back. B is B. Bottom is back. Top. What I might do to help avoid confusion is delete all those, which I admittedly admit probably won't help in the slightest. But we'll see how we go. Yeah, bottom is back. Oh, yeah. It's already problematic. Oh dear. Yeah, you want need to do that. Okay. That one change. Do you reach? You do reach. That is convenient. That is the wrong chest. I done. I have no idea. What I know I will do is I'm going to copy that over all these up to there, and I'll probably switch it around on the downstroke, which could be interpreted any number of ways out of context. Still no balance of factory. Last time I was here, I don't think it was in factory extend. This is a new factory. So this is a new factory using everything we learned from the no balancer factory to do the same thing again with Factorio extended. These long chests are called merge chests. So that's a mod called. So the mod is called merging chest or merge chests. Exclamation mods to get the name of it. And yeah, it gives you this tool which lets you take a row of steel chests or similar or the like, and you can turn it into one big long chest. You can actually make them quite long. So if I paint down those, there, you can actually make quite a long chest. If I come over here, this sort of gives you an idea of how long a chest can be. And you can make them even longer as well, if you edit the config. So yeah, you get some nice long boys. I try and avoid using them because they do trivialize train loading, but at the same time, laziness does prevail. I try not to go too deep into it. You know what, that's kind of confusing. I'm just gonna do that. Where's the marker there? So yeah, merging chests. They're pretty cool. Go. You go there, please, and thank you. Bye, underground. I could explain or justify my laziness, but can't be bothered. Pretty much. Yeah, merge chests. I couldn't think it was merge chests or merging chests. Yeah, merge chests is the name of the mod. Don't need to justify my laziness, you just need to know it exists. Floop. Yeah, alright, now I've got a handle on the sequence. Let's boot that down. Now hopefully I did actually leave enough room for me to do what I need to do. Otherwise this is going to get awful awkward in a hurry. And rather embarrassing. Because I'm going to have to try and redirect those trains. Somehow. I think that might be enough. Just enough room. Bottom lane of the top one. You're right. I've done... I say get a handle on it and I still did it wrong. Thank you. That's why we make so many one by off errors. Yes, they're definitely one by off errors, not off by one errors. I guess I can use the slide like that. Bottom is back, yes. Not that it actually matters, because it's equal circuits and circuits. Red and green circuits. Alright, so we managed to do the bottom half. I mean, I imagine everyone else following along would have done it perfectly, whereas me, I'm just admittedly on the struggle bus here, trying to get this right. Such is the way it goes. Yep. Yeah. Probably easier if I just do that. Get rid of that. Just get rid of all of them, and then copy that. Yeah, and flip it. So now it does the opposite. That's something I want. Yes. I want to bring them further down. And I don't want anything there causing trouble with my thinkings with it. Recently chatting with a friend about YouTube on this and getting distinctly wrong numbers. Some are most likely off by one errors. That reminds me of the tale of the... I've gone blank on it. There was one that was an infamous off by one error. I'm trying to think what it was. When the viewer count looks at 301 used to look at 301 views, That was an off by 1 error. Because it was greater than 300. I think there's actually a Tom Scott video on that one. But yeah. Good job. Yeah, it was greater than, if something was greater than 300. That, you know what's good? If I can copy what's already here and it's rotationally symmetric. That's a good sign. Yeah, I can actually flip the bottom part on this one. I'm used to them not actually being rotationable. That's, I swear that's a word. At least if it wasn't, it is now. Yeah, you're right. I can actually copy the entire thing. I'm gonna get rid of the crap that stops it from being rotatable. Hmm. Well, we'll work with what we got here. Or I'll just move these to the other side. That works too. There we go. All is right with the world again. All words are made up. They sure are. Yeah, I could have just got away with flipping that. Done, and done, and done. Right, let's save, just in case there's an error. The outputs connect. No, outputs are not connected yet. Never mind. Let's plug in these then. How do I even make that go backwards? Oh wait, I've got a decon planner for this. Oh, what are we at? 9:15. Let's get a move on. Got any hope of doing this tonight, or at least doing a little bit of science tonight? So I need to get a move on. Wasn't a word before. Conveys the meaning. You went 10. Yep, that's how English works too, isn't it? If it doesn't exist, and then you speak it, it then exists in the normal and everyday vernacular. Damn robot. It's kind of needs to be there though. I could just push the belts out further. That works too. What am I missing? I still don't have silos in space science. Still. That's the only thing missing now. I need control units, satellites, and the silos themselves. But I can do all non-infinite science quite easily. This is actually the last piece to make the last non-space science pack. It's completely arbitrary, like that. Bam. Yeah, needs silos is going to be a big one because it's 64 silos. It's a lot of silos. What I've heard before, it's, I don't think it's the most difficult, but it's certainly up there. What are you? Okay, you were an outpost train. Do you? Hopefully you're not filtered. Oops. Empty cargo. Okay. That's an excellent question. What is an easy language? Need Silo Mark 3. Yeah, they don't have such a thing, unfortunately. It's funny too, because the Silo, the only thing slowing it down. Did I even research it? Yeah, I did research it. Am I blind? Oh no, it's wherever the hell it is. There. Silent Angel, how you doing? I should have known that, admittedly. You not? Oh, that's right. I made sure that you couldn't return. Hi, train. Speaking of high train, here comes another train. I've also been, you may have seen, there's some more full track mainline appearing. I've slowly been upgrading it as I go. Ha. Okay then. Well, nothing for it, but just give it a test run. Potentially difficult. I think... Was it a Tom Scott video? Because I have a feeling that he's done a video on that. Now, are you... No, good. That was one thing I was worried about was the train having filtered inventory or something. Alright, bam. Away with ye. Delish. And let's have a look. So we're making 12,000 rod modules a minute. That's totally reasonable. But actually enough. I thought that the French was difficult. Doesn't French effectively have two languages? I saw you stop. I seem to remember hearing that French is a bit of a weird one because, yeah, there's like two versions of the language. As in, there's two distinct ways to, went over, there you go. It would have been that one that I watched. Probably not Wendover. Would have been, not the Wendover channel, the other one. But yeah, as I was saying, from what I recall of French, there's like two versions of the language. It's like a posh version of French and then a commoner French, and you can't mix the two. Yeah, half as interesting. Quebec and French one. No Canada, like French Canada. 14k a minute. 14k a minute. Just take that in for a minute. 14,000 productivity modules a minute. How many do I actually need? Yeah, dialects is the proper term. Not with that, you're not going to tell me what you want. Stronger explosives, mining productivity will tell me. Survey says I can't see Prodmores. 9,000. Almost making double what's needed. Oh dear. 1 out of 2. I see then. You, train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 it is. Um, 11, 12 for good measure. Because I'll need more for the control units. Still filling up. It's only got 40,000 prod ones on it. The official one is from France, which is not even spoke by French guys. That's right. Um, in Canada, there's French, and then, as you say, Quebec French. I've heard that one before. How is power doing? We're pulling 27 gigawatts. How long to your force? Probably going to hold. They stack in 50, don't they? Yeah, they do. So it's needs to fill up 80k. I might actually burn through resources pretty hard. That's dangerous. Driving a train through a ghost. Because if a bot places one down as it's driving through, it glues it together. Ooh. You're going. Yeah, oh, you were going. It's going to be waiting a while though, otherwise. Yeah, reds. Reds are all stonked up and ready to go. Greens, on the other hand, are on the struggle bus. It's like you're using words that I know, but there's no way to understand it. Do you know what? Probably the closest example I've seen of that right there, where I know, it's like you're listening to someone individually. I know what those words are, but collectively I don't understand what you're saying. And I've had that a few times talking with New Zealanders, where particularly the more sort of Maori English accent. It's like I recognize these words, but I can't assemble them into something intelligible. Regions with thousands, that is crazy. Don't have outposts to run the base. I do have some, but it's kind of minimal at the minute. I don't have enough to run the entire base. It's just enough to keep it ticking over. Like even that copper outpost, there's only like 2 or 3 copper outposts. There's like copper outpost there. That copper outpost is actually dead. So there's that. Yeah, I haven't, because the base hasn't run yet, I haven't done much in the way of outposting. There's no one down there. There's one stone outpost. It's like iron. Oh, there's actually a stone outpost. Is that stone? Huh. I did do that. I'm not going to do it anymore. I changed my mind. But, huh. I didn't actually... That might be... I might save that for some other purpose, maybe. Yeah, it's like 2 call outposts. Yeah, the idea is that I'm going to do big outposting once I get... once I get... there it is. The base up and running. Because it's going to take a lot of time to just build a ton of outposts. It's typically how I operate, is I try and build the infrastructure for the base and then go on an outpost blitz. It's probably at that point we'll find out that that there's going to be some train problems. There it is. Swing. Out it goes. Now it should work. This should be fine because the furnace is already all in. Here it comes. This is the last non-infinite science pack. The funny thing is, this has the scale of things is such that if something's not running, it's actually really difficult to notice it. Why is that having difficulty? It's not moving further. got furnaces, you don't have track. Why don't you have oh crap. That's problematic. As I say, I mean, the thing's still... I've only got a third, 2/3 of it running. Only running at 2/3. It's missing a third. I haven't plugged in a third of the build. Hmm. That's a problem. That's a bit of a problem. That's an uh-oh. That's a big ol' uh-oh right there. That this thing's probably gonna have to be torn up and re-stamped, I think. Possibly. How fast do you train? I might be able to pull it all from the one. It's like it's a big drain to put on one unload, but I could put all three on it. Then I wouldn't need to tear up and redo the whole thing. They might be okay all on green. Hmm. Heyo.
Hey, this should unlock our batch.
It should indeed. I thought I put a sound in for. I don't remember where I put it though. For those powers of twos. I don't know where I put it. I wouldn't encourage. I don't suggest going through and checking them all. You don't have to throw your bits away, 3,000 of bits away to find it. Say that as in, I kind of don't want you to throw thousands of bits away trying to find it. Oh yeah, you definitely love the powers of two. That is undeniable. How the hell did I manage to miss those two though? That's poor form on my part. It means I need to do more belt weaving. That's Place the track machine. Yeah, so I am meant to have 3 sets of steel and stone, and I only gave it 2. I completely missed a third of the build. Yeah, so there should be another stone and steel going into it. As far as the track goes, it should all be good, but yeah. It's meant to be divided into halves. I wonder if I can get... I don't think I can get away with... no, I don't think I can get away with a smaller fraction. I might have to test it. For the purposes of making science happen, probably fine as is. Tell you what, let's... I never did back trains. Let's just tempt fate by walking down these tracks. Also building all the signals, apparently. Collecting a few... Where did I get a submachine gun from? Oh, I accidentally misclicked. I misclicked, didn't I? Alright, let's prep the labs now. And let's get the science packs primed. And see how the base power survives a little bit more of the base running. It's going to be hilarious, if nothing else. Just having all of the science run at once. There's a lot of iron plate in there. Oh, that's right. I had, yeah, it's going to be like that for a while. Did I stop? Yeah, I did stop you there. So you can chew through that iron plate that's in storage. Alright, labs. Away we go. At some point I should really link this across there, but problems. Causes problems. Like, I want to link that across to there. That shouldn't be as bad. Shouldn't. I imagine it does cause problems, though. There's that. Yeah, I'm going to have to leave the purple as is for now. But at some point, I'm going to need to find a solution for that. I think there's a serious stone supply problem, though. Right, you... Yeah, so these are meant to be all independent bot networks, so I need to pull all of the bots out and reset them all. Assuming I can even hold all the bots. It's conceivable that there's more bots. I think it was... Oops. I mean, I won't be able to hold them if I take all the nuclear fuel. Also, a bunch of them flew this way. Yeah, the little air gaps. So I have to reinstate that too. Zero. There we go. Yep. So, ooh. Say, oh, no, it wouldn't say zero. I was looking at the 100 by 100. 0, 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, and 0, 0. Cool. So one of you. I believe I did like 25. 400. 500. Excellent. You do fit in there. And there. So yeah, thing I need that I'm before I move much further. Chest there, chest there. What am I looking for? Those things. Requester, requester. Now, thingies, those thingies. Wrong way around. Outside, outside, inside, inside. Quest will be 6 nuclear fuel, like that. Let's make it 8. 8. Uh, 4. This one is, this is our trash depository. So you and yeah, like that. Then you go there, then you go there. Can go there. No, that has to be on the output. Never mind. Never mind. I got this. I swear. I swear I got this. I hope I'm convincing you that I do actually have this. Yeah, so what I do here is we say u -1. It could be negative anything, but -1. Does that go there? You are each. I'm trying to do a simplified one. Output each. Uh. If I stay out of the bot network here. Yeah, so that receives 1. You input a -1 each by 10. Output each. Yeah, as long as it's negative, then it's fine. So all of these need to be -1. There. I could do this with a combinator and save effort on my part. Hang on a minute. What happens if the... No, if that... It just occurred to me, so if there's a huge demand for something in a logistics network, it can go negative. But no, this greater than 0 caters for that situation. So these are these little things I occasionally got to think about. I'm doing these things. Yep. Set requests. So now that requests... Yeah, because that one went negative and now it's put it there. Okay, we grab that. Oh, we do need the do need those. We don't need them. Don't need them. Don't need them. Don't need them. That's all we need there. So yes, this swing means it can pass trash out of the system and pass. Go dinner again. Okay, it's one tile off. And it can pass fuel back up. Of course, here's an example I provided. Oh, I did double thingies before. Yeah, I did actually use the thingy to do the thingy. Words. Use your words. The day the koala uses his words. Be a glorious day for all. So they'll be able to understand. The good people of the land of the upside down. Because technically, you're all upside down relative to me. Not the other way round. Good people of the upside down land would be able to understand what the koala's saying. Astonishingly. Let's turn that off. Nope. That's the one with 500. Yep, 525. 350, 450, 500, 25. It's passing down to the next one. 25. 350, 450, 500. Ooh, there's that Iron Wolf host. Big ol' lump of U-lots. Oop. Upside down? Yes, I am. 350... 400, 450, 500. I have a feeling 500 should be enough in the end. It won't be initially because of the bot speed, but as I get the bot speed up, it'll fix that. That's solid fuel right there. I can actually put it here. 333. Five. So yeah, now passing fuel up the chain. Like that. Excellent. So yeah, that's how this sort of system is how you would exchange items between these little bot sandwiches. Admittedly, you ideally don't have these biased too far up. You really want them in the center. You want them in the center line of the bot sandwich, ideally, but realistically, I probably could have moved it up there, but you sort of got to work with what you got. Brings more fuel. Where are you? That'll bring more bots eventually. I think it's time. I think it's time we let the bots in. Let the trains in, I mean. Let the bots in. Let the bots in, let the trains in. I'm debating double tracking this. We may or may not need it, I'm not sure. What I do know is we need to let some trains in. Probably should have saved first. Here they go. So these do have logic on them, so the trains don't all need to be here all constantly. Let the bots out. Yeah, still clearing that log jam. We that lubricant train's finally free. Hey, username. Hopefully I won't get buffering this time. Hopefully not, because we're loading up the labs right now. We're priming the system for running. How's our production looking? So we're making 43,000 military packs a minute. The fuel, we're loading up them. We were. Need steel. Destination full. You want? Yeah, you are. Okay. This one's getting hammered a lot. Yeah, I might need more output tracks. Looking at that. Spoke too soon. Jinxed it now. I have to dip out. Cluster headache precursor system. I'm not sure if that's IT related or biologically related. Either way, hopefully it isn't too much trouble, and yeah, have a good one. Time? Yeah, we've got another 10 minutes. Oh, they're running entirely off of the chest buffer. Why aren't you running? Oh, right, lubricant. You get to see this thing running, though. There it is. So you can see we're turning all the excess oils into biology thing, not IT. Okay, I hope you feel better. In that case, yeah. So we're burning off the solid fuel. You actually get like nearly a gigawatt out of this. Oh, it's the deadlock situation. There we go. Yeah, fluids, lubricant, 86,000 a minute. Oh, it was 72,000, not 80. That was, yeah, that was, Become, come on, follow. Lubricant, yeah, 72, not 82. That actually changes things. So, 1.4 million divided by 72,000. See, I thought it was a bit high. Yeah, 19.44 minutes. That's it. I thought it was around 20 minutes. It was closer to 20 minutes. Yeah, so one train carries 20 minutes worth of production in it. Just a lot of lubricant. About to run out. How are our packs doing? We're running 3 of them right now. Potentially 4 of them. Looks like now 4 of them. Um, hmm. 34. We're really ramping up the power now. If it goes night, it could be problematic. You're unloading. Good. Admittedly, at the same time, this thing does just chug it down pretty quick. That should be all going. Now? Somewhere? Yeah, there it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got all 5 of them going around. So the target's 36,000. With a bit of overbuild, we end up with... I actually target 40,000 for all the builds. So it's generally hovers around... So the minimum science production is 40,000 science a minute. That's not stupid at all. It's good to see them all going, isn't it? All the science packs so far. That's a delightful sight. It's, there's a certain level of absurdity to it. Why? Stop. Oh, your space packs, right. I had some excess trains, so I assigned them to space science. What do you mean? You need some more purple, you need some more purple, you need some more purple, and you need some more purple. Almost like it's running short or something. Which is... Do you need furnaces? No, you need steel still. I need to get more steel kajigas going, I think. Destination 4. You want or 1. You should be 2. 2. These should all be 2. 2 and 2. Eventually they will legitimately need to be 2. They can survive with 1 for now. That one doesn't actually need to be set. Like the wall and grenades, there'll probably be 2 trains anyway. But doesn't strictly need it. There's also the argument, why am I doing military on a peaceful map with no biters and pollution? But my answer to that is it's a matter of habit. I consider when doing a megabase, doing infinite science, I consider all packs to be a complete megabase. If you skip on military, like is often tradition, you are skipping a chunk of what the megabase can do. Therefore, really should be doing all 7 science packs, not 6. And there's a lot of crossover between this and these 2 packs, so there's no real reason not to. You can sort of make a hybrid monstrosity that does both. How many furnaces is there? Still 4.8k. It's going to last a long time. Starting up again. How's power doing? Accumulated charge is looking a little sad. I mean, the drain is going down. It will survive the night, but it's definitely a struggle. It's definitely pushing it for what's possible. What do you got in your network? A lot of garbage. You haven't even seen purple yet. Have you seen purple? Yeah, you've seen a purple train. You've seen a purple train. You've seen a purple train. So it's just... I think just this one hasn't. Okay, so when this one's full... It's going to take a while. Running at the 2/3 speed is problematic. I'm going to have to figure this thing out. It's not trivial to fix, unfortunately. I don't know how I'm going to fix it. I need to drain the whole thing somehow. I might run it out of... I'll stop you here. I might run it out of modules and furnaces and just dispose of the rest, because at least the starter base can deal with those products. Turn into concrete and gears and something. So what are you? Just quickly, military. Yep, now we're just waiting for this train. As soon as it fills up, I'll direct it to the... I'll manually send it to the end one. Whole maximum. 60k? 64. Yeah, so it's these pack trains are limited to 2 rows. It's funny is that that's only like 2 minutes. It's less than 2 minutes worth. It's... I might actually limit it to... change the limit to 4 rows. That way they run for a little bit longer. Uh-oh. You've run out of steel again. I think... what's going on here? Oh, it's just loading. Okay. Yeah, I think... I should actually get up to 120,000, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Yeah, 120,000... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... 140,000 steel a minute we can get up to. 1.4 million copper wires are being consumed right now. 19,000 blue circuits a minute is also being consumed. We're producing 30,000 per minute right now. We're also consuming 635,000 green circuits a minute, but we are producing 500,000 green circuits a minute and 1.3 million wires. We're actually making red circuits? Yeah. We're consuming 128,000 red circuits a minute. We're not doing all the green circuits, unfortunately, because we can get up to 1.1 million. At any point, do you think that those numbers sound a little bit absurd? Because to me, they sure sound outlandish, don't they? Those numbers sure sound outlandish. I mean, would you ever normally see those numbers in any normal game? I need to expand the steel next. We're making 112,000 steel per minute so far. As this empties out these furnaces, it will speed up, eventually getting to 140,000, the current maximum. Slightly irritating that it's run out like that. Unfortunately, I can't send the train early, unfortunately, because that messes up the balance of all this crap. Every wagon has to be an equal wagon in, wagon out. You can't do fractional wagons, unfortunately. It completely messes up the system. this is why you normally use balancers in train unloads and train loads and things, is so you don't have to deal with these problems. Do you not to play 60-60? What are we at right now? Edgelording. Time usage. 16. Yeah, it's getting up there, isn't it? It's getting up there. Where's my damn steel trains? You a steel train? No, you're a wool train. 140, 110,000, okay. Oh, those two are stopped. Why did you... No, you're running. You're stopped. Actually slightly expecting power to conk out. Consumption, it is going back down. Beacon, why was there a step down in beacons? Oh, I think I know why. That's why. It's because, so I also added a power switch here to keep this thing always running, and so part of the oil base runs on the lubricant production. You feel? Yeah, you are feeling. There. It's also doing the balanced load thing. You went through all of the FFF drama? Ooh, that's brave. Arguably, it could probably be shortened down to the immovable wall meets the unstoppable object. That's a bit of a train jam there. Yeah, that's a bit of a train jam. That's my 5-second summary. Is the immovable object meets the unstoppable force. God dang steel train. That's actually annoying, you know. Ran out of steel. Yeah, that's the impression I got, was that he can't articulate the English. Oh. You're out of iron. It's arguably it's kinda dumb. So in the latest FFF, Kavorax is all talking about a whole new way of I'm trying to think back and also summarize it. It's yeah, there's a bit of that too. Yeah, so he's talking about he's slightly changed the way he operates by using. He's basically embracing the idea of test-driven development. So instead of, because there's parts of the game code that's always been problematic and effectively draining a lot of development time. So he's been researching different ways to, um, develop skills to basically write less bad code, less messy code. And that's where test-driven development comes in. The problem starts because he makes reference to a particular individual who in himself is rather controversial. And so, although his ideas admittedly are nothing particularly revolutionary, he brings them all into one place and presents them pretty well. But yeah, as I say, he's banging on about it, and because this individual is rather controversial, that triggered Reddit basically, and Reddit being Reddit wants everyone to stand by and reject this person and all this and that. You know, basically SJW cancer culture stuff. Even though if Kavorax hadn't mentioned it, legitimately no one would have known or cared. And yeah, and then it degenerated from there because yeah, Reddit started going nuts over that, and then Kvorek started posting replies, saying like, "I don't care about the person, I care about the facts," as sort of the synopsis of what he's saying. And then, and yeah, it just headbutting, and just both sides just need to chill and back off. Things were said that that weren't great. He is not that bad at English to understand that. Showing up as is isn't nice. He can be. I know he is stubborn, and he can be uh, confrontational, and perhaps doesn't know exactly when to back down. Arguably, the same can be said for Reddit. So people get a little bit too. What's the best way to describe it? High on their own brand, something like that. Blows my mind. There's absolutely nobody knew. Yeah, nobody knew who he was, and the ideas behind Tester are older than most fighting about, and the whole thing. Yeah, the whole thing is just dumb. That's really what it comes down to. The whole thing is just dumb. As I say, like I skimmed his lectures, and nothing to me was particularly revolutionary. I've heard all the ideas before. There's actually a few things I don't like that he says. Hey, you bread? You bread? That sounds a bit odd. But okay. Hi. Hello. Um. Pet the kitties. There. Spleen's just supervising. You're working in JD's chat? Oh, hi, Stinson. Yeah. It's been discussed in a lot of places. As I said, once again, it's just it's just a situation where the whole thing is just absurdly stupid. Yeah, it got out of hand. I've been sort of doddering around it, but yeah, it got out of hand. Even that is a diplomatic way of putting it, but yeah. A few of the things that were said, he needed to just walk away from the keyboard instead of posting them. During a time when we were pioneering software development practices, they said general ideas were all wrapped. Yeah, it was just a lot of ideas. I mean, so how is Emojikins? I'm doing pretty good. Getting sleepy though, because it's 10 o'clock. Ark Shadowmere version. Oh, you've been playing Ark. Yeah, he just needed to walk away. Sometimes you just got to know when to walk away. The thing that commented on my Discord was that it seemed like he was having trouble understanding some of the words. And admittedly, some of the things that I noticed were English words which don't have a literal definition. They're kind of fluffy words. Yeah, if you actually look up statutory, it's kind of a fluffy word. It's weird, that one. It doesn't have a direct... It's not like you say car and it's a vehicle with four wheels or whatever. You know, you have some expectation of what it is. That one, it's a legalese term. So it's not really well grounded. I really shouldn't be banging on about it anymore. Went on Ark and now, always got to name something after you and Zine. Of course. Or it was Spino. Oh, Spino. What was it? It was something I was in the talk. There was a few things I don't agree with. Was the notion of self. He talks about the notion of self-documenting code, and I don't agree with that. I strongly disagree with the idea that all code is self-documenting if it's written properly. Yeah, that was actually amazing. They tried to review bomb it, and I have a feeling that is part of Steam's anti-review bombing kicking in. I reckon it's time, don't you? Do you reckon it's time? I reckon it's time. Let's queue these up. What were you? Oh, your iron walls. No, we don't want that. We want gate. You. Iron flammables. That. Zone key. Technology 2. Sure. Okay. Stopwatch. Can't believe for the last hour. Thank you for those there. Ready? Set? Ready? Steady? Spaghetti. It's already done. There you go. And tank. Distractor. And done. Oh dear. That's actually stupid. I'm gonna save that one. Shooting speed. Oh dear. Laser shooting speed. Oops, 1 too far. There. Alright, so this is all of laser shooting speed. Done. Just like that. All non-infinite energy weapon damage. If I can fit it in the queue, yeah, I can. Yep, done. Dear. This is actually stupid. Job's done. How about atomic bomb? This is, well, actually, let's just clean up some of the excess for now, and then we'll get to atomic bomb. We can't do that one. Stupid, I've never seen anything like that. It's just ridiculous. Oh, this one's a little bit slower. Too bad I can't enqueue the entire tech tree. Destroyers. Upgrade tools 2. Oh, that's just repair pack 2. It's not hugely important. There's mining productivity. The last non-infinite one. It's getting a little slower. Yeah, they're all infinite. Okay, so follower. These are all 30-second ones that are twice as fast as normal. Oop, not that one. Job's done. Again. Production and consumption for 1 minute. Where's our science packs? There. Actually, let's look at consumption. It's going to be weird and different because it's for different... yeah, this should actually, in theory, the follow robot count should have got up to 600. Alright, so what do we got? Just radium shells for 1,000, artillery for 2,000, Spidertron for 2,500, atomic bomb for 5,000, and that's all non-infinite research. Done, 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 and done. What is this monstrosity? What do we get up to there? 54,000. It doesn't even register the consumption properly. It's dumb. That is officially pretty hilarious. 36,000 science a minute there. Yeah, so now the next step is to get the space science going, and also are you draining that? I think your logic is inverted. 'Cause they're all on. Something's wrong with your logic. It shouldn't be draining. Yeah, see, it's drained those, and it shouldn't be doing that. So yeah, I'm going to have the hopefully have the silos here. I need to figure out how big the silos are going to be, because it may not actually fit there. What's all this crap? You go down there. Ah. Just wondering, Jaleka, binders, their bases. Binders and pollution are turned off for this one. Normally I do play with binders, but this time I decided not to. The previous base of this form that I did, because this is the second iteration. The first one was all vanilla. On that one I had binders on. It's just it's just for UPS saving and time saving, because I just don't want to deal with them this time. Oh yeah, this thing's drained. Research, build, you have some sort of optimization, the science is cheap. Oh yeah, productivity, you're right. Productivity. It's 4 modules in that one. Ah, everything's moving again. Yeah, you're gonna get stopped. You're fine as you are. Hey Cloud, how you doing? Yeah, I always figured about that. So it's actually... It's free research, isn't it? So it's actually 1.4 times... 1.4 times 33. No, I did actually figure this out too. I always get the lab calculation wrong. Labs 2,431 for 40k. Labs. Labs. Oh, let's put it on the 1 hour. That would do. 800. Yeah, okay. Minute. Oh, that's using base labs. Settings. Factorio extended plus. Yeah, you should be using Lab Mark 3. Why are they using Lab Mark 3? What's going on? It's trying the hell is it? Oh, yeah, yeah. This thing's trying to use Lab. It is set to use Lab Mark 3. Admittedly, that is actually 12 as well. Is there an update button? No, it should be fine. Still 1700, but it's still Lab 1. Oops. Blurp. What's going on? Factory. That? Factory defaults. Oi, you. Hello. Oh, Feldeck 1. Does that mean it's time to end? Excellent. That should probably be that and that as well. I'm not seeing it. I don't see why. Just change that to that, and then that back to that. Does this thing just not understand labs? Lab Mark 3s? Is it the profile not 2 million soon, DM? Yeah, does it not fully recognize Mark 3 labs? It's there. Like if I change that, yeah, that changes correctly. There. That. No, I don't think the lab is coded. I reckon it's hard coded. I think Factorio lab might be hard coded to only use the default lab. I have a feeling. Where is it? I could open a bug. Hmm. Take a beer.
It can be that long.
It sure can be. Suck a beer with a 38 months. Thank you very much for that. 38 whole months. Yeah, 2017 was when the when it all started. Can you believe? Show that love and hype in chat there for Take a Beer. To 54k. I did do the consumption test on this, and it did work out to be 36k. That's why I added the fifth one. So yeah, Factorio Lab doesn't understand the extended labs. Probably yeah, it's probably Feldak's fault. Ooh, hiccups. We need to drain you. I think, however, that might do it because it's almost 10:30. The other thing I wanted to know. I completely drain. No, why are you a K still? Yeah, this is all kinds of wonk. The coal's drained. In theory, it doesn't matter. Like, the coal, it's done what it should. It backed up to the thing. Is iron all just screwy? 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. So that one's empty. Hang on, that one should have double then. 13, 15. Yeah, that's okay. 16, 13, okay. Okay. And then would it be double the other way? Yeah, double the other way. Yeah, that situation can happen as well. What I need to do is rearrange these so that it's one equal, equal, and equal, equal. They're crisscrossed at the minute, causing that. Smelting. Speaking of, why are those doing that? Top half is not empty. Twitch need glasses, can't get the game unblurry. Yes. Yes, it does. Also, aren't you supposed to be on? You're supposed to be no vocals. I only just noticed. I have a feeling a few have slipped through so far. Apparently I turned it off. Anyway, I was supposed to be finishing. So I'm gonna push the finish button.